Welcome to this episode of Shift. I'm your host, Palmonia Gordon. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I wanted to talk to you about accidents. Oh my God, that's not good. Yeah, accident in itself is not a good thing, but I'm not talking about motor vehicle accident. I'm talking about things that occur in our life that we deemed as an accident. Oh, I wasn't gonna go there today. But because I went, you accidentally bumped into somebody or accidentally saw someone. Thank you for joining me on Shift today. I'm your host, Palmonia Gordon. I am an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a mindset strategist. I like to encourage people to just see things a little differently, to think outside the box, to see something a way they would have never thought, dreamed, or imagined possible. To hopefully, after watching this message on accident, you go, yeah, there's something different. The program Shift, S.H.I.F.T, simply helping individuals to find their true talent through our thoughts or stories, being together, forming a community of like-minded individuals who want more, who want to leave more for their family, who want to change where they are now and the life they have in hopes of getting something better, something greater. So I'm also known as the acronym lady. I like to take words, I like to break it down in an acronym, make it a little bit easier for me to understand, and hopefully it will do the same for you. So accident, I've actually broken down to mean another common condition that indicates destiny is entirely and naturally targeting your success. Oh, applause, applause, applause. Did you hear that? An accident is another common condition that indicates that destiny is entirely and naturally targeting your success. I was in a store recently and I was looking at grapes, and this lady came up to me and she goes, oh, the ones I picked up, she goes, oh, they look like they've been doctored. And I said to her, everything in here has been doctored, meaning they've been modified. They're not in their natural state. And I said to her, for those of you who don't know, I said to her, when you go home, just Google codes for food in stores and what they mean. And in that program, you will find that anything in the store as a produce that has the number 4 in front of it, it means it's been genetically modified. She goes, really? I go, yeah, really. You're not buying anything that's naturally grown. Everything has been modified. And that's why 99% of the product that you pick up will have a 4 as the starting barcode that's on it. 4203, whatever product that may be. But the 4 means it's been modified. Because in order to mass produce things the way we do, they have to doctor it, as the saying is. They have to enhance the growth potential. She goes, oh, I didn't know that. She had her sister on the phone. She goes, did you hear that? Anyway, I started chatting with her and I started sharing some other stuff. And she's like, oh my God, I was talking to my friend about that last night. I can't believe this. It was almost like I was an answer to her prayer in some of the things that I was saying. So, do you think that was an accident? No. Honestly, when I was going into the store, my thought was IPA, income producing activity. Because in my business, you take between 9 and 5 to do the thing that's going to give you money. You don't go shopping. But I was destined to be there that day, at that moment, to connect with that person, because she needed that little bit to shift her. I hope you guys are practicing your shift, right? And the more I chatted with her, I mean, it looked like we kind of needed to just move the produce and just sit down on the bin for a minute and just have a coaching session. But it brought me back to one of my earlier message, or later, I'm not sure where it falls in the queue, on time and investing time in someone, because time is the one most valuable commodity you have in your entire life. When money is gone, you can get some more. When time is gone, you can do nothing about time and your health. Those are the two key things. As my mother says, she says, when wealth is gone, something is gone, but when health is gone, all is gone. You can't trade time for money. Because when you have time, you can go make more money. But if you don't have time, what's the value of the money? So I want you to, there are some of you that's watching Shift right now that you're prone to accident. You're always accidentally running into somebody, or you're thinking about the person, or you're talking about the person, and you may get a message, or you may get a comment, or somehow something related to the person crosses your path. It's no accident. Its destiny is entirely and naturally targeting your success. That may be someone or something that may need to fuel you or guide you into the path that you need to go. Like in the story of Hansel and Gretel, when their breadcrumbs, their trail, right? The bird ate the crumbs, but then the next time they got something that the birds couldn't eat. So see accidents in your life not so much as, oh my God, how come Alice bump into you like this? See it as a trail of breadcrumb. This is a clue. And it is. It is a clue that's been manifested for you to see it in the natural, to look at what's happening around you. Okay, what, like when my friend, said something in a time and, living there, I'm like, wow. Oh, I had that opportunity 40 years ago. I missed it. Here it is. So that was a clue, destiny coming to remind you, you know what? You missed out on this once before. Pay keen attention now so you don't miss out on it again. People, you're out there. People are signing deals, millions and millions of dollars. And because they miss one clue, they miss one accident, or better yet, they don't miss the accident because everything in your life is designed and ordained and destined to be. But it's just, you may refuse that day to pay attention. And I laugh because I remember my dad. My dad was here. He's here. He's been here. But when he first came up 20 odd years ago, and every day religiously he would buy a lottery ticket. He'd buy the lottery, he'd buy the lottery, he'd buy the lottery. And then one night he dreamt and he got some numbers. And do you know that's the night my dad said, oh, I don't feel like buying any today. Do you know what happened? Yeah, the numbers played. He went to Jamaica on vacation, same thing. He was buying. I'm not buying any today. Numbers he had play again. So I think his accident is he's not destined to win the lottery. When he gets a number, he needs to give it to one of his kids so that somebody will go ahead and buy it. But those are, it seems comical, but it could be life and death for some people. Someone may be alone right now, and it's no accident that you're thinking about that person and may pick up the phone and call that person. I literally have that happen to a business associate. Young lady got and says, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. And a friend of mine called her. Hey, what are you doing? I'm having a barbecue. Come on over. He had no idea when he accidentally called her that he had just extended her life from what she had planned to do. That happens to me all the time. I may be thinking about somebody and the person will pocket dial me. And I call, hey, did you call? Oh, no, pocket dial. No pocket dial. I was thinking about you. My job then is, let me say a quick prayer for that person. Or I'll text them, hey, I was just thinking about you. Just want to connect, let you know I'm praying for you. That is something you can do. If you don't know how to pray, just say, God, cover that person. Or whoever you deem to be the supreme being in control, just cover that person for me. I don't know why they're in my thoughts. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I'm a little bit heavy, but it's what's in my heart, and I try to give when I die. I don't want to die empty. I don't want to die full, feeling that I kept someone from achieving what they could have because I was disobedient. And yeah, I can be a very disobedient kind of girl. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Shift. Take time to reassess the accidents. Oh, and I forgot to talk about baby, because all of us, most people who are from the island, the baby was an accident. No! We're destined to be here. We were no accident. Accident for you in your timing, but not by God. So nothing in your life is an accident. You are where you are because of God's divine plan. Some of it may be a rougher spot because we chose not to listen and we didn't follow certain signs that were there. But because he's got you, and if you keep faith and if you keep holding on, he'll bring you through. He'll help you to shift. He'll help you to take 60 tiny moves like the second hand on the clock and get to that minute. And when you get to the minute, then it becomes an hour. And as you go through and as you shift and you get better at shifting, I'm going to encourage you to teach someone or encourage someone to do the same. Subscribe to the channel. Visit my website. Leave comments below. I know I get a lot of people send me the comments personally. Leave them on the page. YouTube love that. They rate stuff like that, right? So leave it there. Let them know, oh my God, these people want homework. I got you, Cherise. I love you. Take care. See you again.